Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Rams. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Come on, set. Right there in the middle. 90 wolf.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
61.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Escaping the pressure. Into heavy traffic and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. Back in his home state, Royce Freeman getting the carry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Steeler first down on a pickup of 11 yards. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's second and 8. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
10 yards. And the Rams first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Atkins to throw. Off the play fake. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here's Atkins from the gun on third down. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Nice pitch, nice pitch.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
That's it, baby.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. On second down, Connor looking for space. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a 3rd and about 5.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Back to throw here. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath.
It's a foot race. The 30. Touchdown, L.A. Marlon Mack, an 80-yard touchdown, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. 1 play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Check.
Now it's Freeman. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big run there by Freeman. 48 yards.
First down, Steelers.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
At the Rams' 19-yard line.
Second and 11. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready. 8-3. 36. Ready.
Atkins now. Off play action. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a third down and 6 to go.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Ready. 60 or.
Atkins from the gun, he'll throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Set, ready. 10-2 stop.
55. Hey, eat. Hey, let's get this.
And up.
Now Atkins looking to throw on second down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for first and 10. Looking to throw. Atkins. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and that'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Ready.
Mike, 51. Check tight. Check. Cross.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with third and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on third and 6. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Here we go.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
80 weapons. Hey, Delta. Complete grip.
Atkins to throw. Throwing again. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Let's go.
A gain of 15 yards.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Come on, set. 15, run. 15 line. Let's go.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack.
Check. Lucky.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Let's go now.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's our time. Jimmy.
Ready?
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
What? 60 outlaw.
51. What we got?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 50,
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Check go.
Now a carry for Mack. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
He's brought down by Ryan Shazier.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Check it out, Reed.
Here's Atkins to throw on 2nd down. It's caught to Charles. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They come out here in the I. On 3rd and goal, Howard. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Jordan Howard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And complete to Zach Ertz. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 32.
Give him 32 on the play.
1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Now the wolf, Mike 57. I got you.
They're going to look to throw. Looking for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Back to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. Johnson was the intended receiver. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
They'll run the screen with Mack.
You got it.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Ready, set. Mark 55. Mark 55. Push him back. Keep him. Keep him.
Atkins now. Off the play fake. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, LA! Dillon Mitchell, as the first half is winding down, and the Rams tack on to their advantage. Extra point safely through, and that pushes the lead up to 23. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll throw now on the final play. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now, they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Slam, slam, slam. One quick.
They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
2nd and 9 now. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That's what I'm talking about. Sacks all day, baby.
And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And it's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free.
John Johnson on the coverage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up second and 10.
Watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And the pressure gets to him again.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a first and 10. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And thee coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going. In the excitement area.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Set up. 90, Wolf.
55. 2. Check.
They'll go again here with Mack.
Go.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Here we go. Set. 60 outlaw.
Atkins operating from the gun. He completes this one to Mack. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for L.A. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Steelers 1st down.
57. Mike, 57. We own them. We own them. Hey, check Mike. 57.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. John Johnson with the INT. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now, 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is. And this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game. So you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the catch made by Johnson. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh first.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Steelers.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Watch that.
Back to throw here. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
16 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long. Stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. They come up in an offset eye.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
As you watch that one unfold, didn't you think to yourself, just knock it down because of where he was?
Great catch, but losing yardage.
Hard to change what they are, isn't it? When they see the ball in the air, they're programmed to go get it.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now Atkins. From the gun, he'll throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Complete. It's Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
First down, Steelers.
He'll look to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Watch the safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Complete to Washington. And he's brought down. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. They'll look to run with Freeman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
He's checking.
Second and goal.
Spot. No.
Again, it'll be Freeman. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Royce Freeman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. No problem there on the extra point, and that will get them one closer. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Marlon Mack. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for L.A., a loss would have really hurt. As it stands, they finished the first half at 3-5. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Day.